Okay, so I got these new glasses, and I really want to talk about them. But first, gotta talk about this. Mica. I love it.
I'm gonna keep it 100% straight with you. When I was first deciding on colleges, MICA wasn't really my first choice. It was more like my second choice. I wanted to go to SVA, but I got waitlisted for them. So I was like, alright, I gotta go to MICA, so let me go there for a year and see what it's like and then transfer to SVA. But as soon as I got to MICA, literally the first week, I just fell in love with it. Like everything. See, it starts with all the quirky little things. You got like the Stall Street Journal and like the all-gendered bathrooms and just like the plethora of posters that like dot all over the place. And then it gets bigger. Like you get to see like the facilities. You got Falvey Hall and you got the freaking Make Cool Stuff lab and all sorts of things to do and things to use, and you get exposed to all these different things that you can use at this school that you would probably never be able to use like on your own budget or in your own work studio or whatever. And that's awesome, but like that stuff doesn't really mean that much unless you've got good people working with them and behind them. No shortage of those folks at MICA. The MICA community is just wow. People at MICA are crazy and amazing. The fashion is always on point.
So good today.
I'm just wearing slides.
Hey, I literally just said this. Everyone I see.
Everyone is always full of crazy, amazing new ideas and always super eager to push their point. And what's great about it is there are people from all over. You got people from China and India and Jersey and just all over the place. And with all these different backgrounds and different experiences from all over the world, everyone just sort of comes together and just makes it unlike anything else. You know, just so much diversity. While that sounds sort of like it might be a little much for like one community to handle, what holds it all together is MICA's sort of overarching culture of acceptance, you know, that sort of mindset that whoever you are, whatever you're into, whatever you do, it's okay. And like at MICA, you can be you can do what it is that you do. Now, when it comes to classes, I've always been the kind of guy who likes going to school and like learning stuff in class, but MICA classes are just not like any other classes. You know, I mean, first of all, it's got a lot to do with the first year experience program, which I love. It's interesting being like in the first year of something because everything is new and no one really knows how things are gonna go, so you're sort of figuring it out as you go, like everyone at the same time. I think that having classes in which the assignment can be literally just like, okay, here's your topic, you get a week, do what you do, is kind of really scary because it's like you get little to no direction, but at the same time having that sort of leeway allows you to, or not even allows you, it forces you to get to know yourself and get to know how you do things and how you want things to be done. And it just teaches you how to do what you do, the way you do it. And the teachers at MICA are like, yo, they're all like hip old people who are all like either really chill or like really not chill or just like super into the idea of helping young artists become, I guess, old artists like them, just like helping us become cool artists.
If you call anyone professor last name,
you have to call me Professor So-and-so, Professor Gynachowski.
Professor Snape.
They'll look at you super fucking weird and it's like,
Yo! And so, you know, you call your teachers by their first name and it makes you like more familiar with them. And it's just, I've had really great experiences in my classes at MICA. I loved my animation class. I loved my drawing class. Even like classes that I had never even considered being a thing, like Art Matters, which is like a history class. I didn't really like that class, but because I had a cool teacher, it was a good experience. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go to MICA right now being like 2018, 2017 school year or whatever, you're like, man,
this some old bull.
This guy is all hype. This guy is like, doesn't know what he's talking about. I go to MICA and I know all the problems. I'm not saying MICA doesn't have problems. Like, it's definitely a hard place to be. You being there, you know that it's hard being in a place where people can accuse you of being sexist or racist at the drop of a hat. And you know how hard it is to be in a place where people are all from different cultures and don't understand how each other work. You know how hard it is to be in a system that's brand new and that things aren't all figured out and things aren't all perfect. I mean, if I was a person, if MICA was a person, I would walk up to them and, I mean, probably today, a lot of things. I would probably start with like, listen man, I know you're running a business and all, but right now, you're in the business of my life. You know, like MICA was my home for months. And then MICA was suddenly just like, hey, look, I know you're having a good time and all, but I'm not getting money from you right now, so you gotta go. I know that this is like your life now, whatever, but no, you gotta leave. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, bye. So, not exactly an unflawed system. And they know that they're not an unflawed system. And because they know that, they're willing to work with people. They're willing to listen to criticism and listen to, hey, this isn't really the best. Can we do this? Or, hey, this is a new idea that I want to do. MICA is a changing place. It's a changing environment, a changing community, changing culture. It's always changing. And that's hard. But that's good. That's good for us. It's good that it's hard, because when things are hard, especially like education, it just makes you stronger, I think. Stronger as a person, stronger as an artist, stronger as whatever you want to be. And I love MICA for that. I love it for being a place where we can grow and change and just get better. Yeah, I think that's all I really have to say on this. MICA... MICA's pretty cool.
Bruh.
I'll learn it all one day.
That was beautiful.
I used to know it all, but now I'm forgetting how to play the goddamn piano.
That was really good, bro.
I will be right back. Okay.
Here we go.
Put the Bible down and go out for a 9 for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. Ayy, I've been stumped out in front of my mama. My daddy commissary made it to commas. Bitch, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head. Ayy. Willing to die for this shit, nigga. I take your fucking life for this shit, nigga. We ain't going back to broke, family selling dope. That's why you many ass rap niggas better know.